You're scrolling, and there it is, an ad for an unbelievable deal. 80% off a brand name item, a sale ending in minutes, from a store you've somehow never heard of. The website looks clean, the photos look real, so you add it to the cart, type in your card, and hit buy. And then one of two things happens. The package never arrives at all. Or weeks later, a box of cheap junk shows up that looks nothing like the photos, and meanwhile, your card details are now sitting in a scammer's hands. Fake online stores are one of the most common scams there is. They spike hard around the holidays, and they've gotten genuinely good at looking legitimate. But here's the reassuring part. Almost every single one of them gives itself away, if you know the handful of things to look at. So in the next few minutes, I'll show you how these fake shops find you, the red flags that expose them in about 30 seconds, how to quickly verify a store you're unsure about, how to pay so you're protected even if you're wrong, and what to do if you've already been burned. Let's get into it. First, let's understand how these stores reach you because it's not random. They come find you. The number one channel is social media ads. Scammers buy ads on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok showing a gorgeous product at an impossible price, and the platforms happily put it in front of millions of people. You weren't searching for it. It ambushed you mid-scroll, which is exactly when your guard is down. The second flavor is the fake urgency sale, a site screaming, "Going out of business, warehouse clearance, 90% off, today only." The urgency is the whole trick. It's designed to make you buy before you think. Third, they impersonate real brands with lookalike web addresses. A famous brand's name with an extra word, a misspelling, or a strange ending, hoping you won't look closely. And fourth, there's a whole world of dropshipping fronts that take your money for premium goods and ship you a $2 knockoff from overseas, if anything at all. And here's what makes them dangerous. These aren't the clumsy, broken websites of 10 years ago. Many are slick, polished, and copied pixel for pixel from real shops, sometimes even stealing a genuine brand's logo and photos wholesale. So it looked professional is no longer any kind of proof. But notice the common thread running through every one of these. The hook is always the price. An irresistible, too good to be true deal. That's the bait on every single hook, and it's also your first and biggest warning sign, the one that should make you slow down and run the checks instead of reaching for your card. So let's talk about the red flags, the tells, because once you know them, you'll spot a fake store fast. Run this checklist in your head. Flag 1, the big one, a price that's too good to be true. Real retailers can't sell the hot item at 80% off. If the deal seems impossible, it is. Flag 2, reviews. A real store has lots of them, mixed, detailed over time. A fake store has none, or it's brand new, or it has a wall of generic, identical 5-star reviews that all sound the same. Flag 3, no real way to contact them. Look for a physical address and a phone number. If all you can find is a contact form and a vague Gmail address, that's a problem. Flag 4, the web address itself. Read it like we learned. Is it the real brand or a misspelling, a random string of words, or a weird ending you don't recognize? Flag 5, the payment methods. If a store pushes you toward wire transfer, cryptocurrency, gift cards, or some off-brand checkout instead of normal credit cards, walk away immediately. Those are the untraceable methods scammers love. And flag 6, sloppiness, broken English, mismatched fonts, and product photos that look pulled from somewhere else. You don't need all 6, 2 or 3 of these together, and you have your answer. Now, what if you're genuinely not sure? Maybe the deal's good but plausible, and you can't tell. Here's a 30-second verification routine that settles it almost every time. Step 1, the fastest and most powerful. Open a new tab and search the store's name plus the word scam, or the store's name plus reviews. If real people have been burned, they are loud about it online, and you'll find out instantly. Step 2, check how old the website is. There are free domain age or who is lookup sites. Paste the address in. A shop that claims to be an established brand but whose website was registered 3 weeks ago is lying. Step 3, hunt for a real verifiable physical address and drop it into a map search. Does an actual business exist there? Step 4, Check independent review platforms like Trustpilot or the Better Business Bureau, not just the glowing reviews on the store's own page. And step 5, a clever one, right-click a product photo and run a reverse image search. If that same picture shows up on a dozen other random stores or on the real brand's site, you're looking at a clone. Any one or two of these throwing up a warning and the decision is made for you. Close the tab. Okay, but let's say you decide to take a chance on a smaller store that seems fine. This is where how you pay becomes your safety net, and it's the most important habit in this whole video. Always pay with a credit card. We covered this with the payment apps. A credit card gives you chargeback rights, which means if the goods never come or it turns out to be a scam, you can dispute the charge with your card company and get your money back. That protection is the entire point. What you must never do on an unfamiliar store is pay by debit card, which pulls straight from your bank with far weaker protection, or by wire transfer, cryptocurrency, or gift cards. Those are gone the second you send them, with no recourse at all. Where it's offered, PayPal's goods and services option is another good layer, because it comes with buyer protection. And here's the clean shortcut that ties the whole video together. If a store will only accept those untraceable payment methods, if there's no option to pay by a normal credit card, you don't need to investigate any further. That, by itself, is the scam confirming itself. Just leave. And if you're watching this thinking, "Oh no, I already paid one of these," don't panic, but move fast, because speed decides how much you get back. Step 1, right away, contact your credit card company or bank and tell them you've been scammed by a fake online store and ask to start a chargeback or dispute. This is exactly what that protection is for, and the sooner you call, the better. Step 2, if you created an account on that fake store with a password, change that password. And critically, change it anywhere else you used the same one, because you just handed a scammer a password to try everywhere, which is the reuse problem from our earlier videos. Step 3. Watch your card statement closely over the next few weeks for any other charges, and don't hesitate to freeze or replace the card if anything looks off. And step 4. Report it to the FTC at reportfraud.ftc.gov and to the platform where you saw the ad. It feels like shouting into the void, but those reports are how these stores and their ads eventually get shut down, which protects the next person. You acting fast limits your damage. You reporting it limits theirs. So here's the whole thing in one breath. Fake online stores find you through too-good-to-be-true ads on social media, fake clearance sales, lookalike brand addresses, and dropshipping fronts, and the hook is always an irresistible price. Spot them with the red flag checklist: impossible price, missing or fake reviews, no real contact info, a sketchy web address, untraceable only payment methods, and sloppy writing or stolen photos. If you're unsure, verify in 30 seconds. Search the name plus scam, check how old the site is, look for a real address, read independent reviews, and reverse image search a product photo. Pay so you're protected. Always a credit card for the chargeback safety net. Never debit, wire, crypto, or gift cards. And a store that only takes those is the scam confirming itself. And if you already paid, call your card company for a chargeback now. Change any reused password, watch your statement, and report it to the FTC. So the bottom line, you don't have to be afraid to shop online. You just need 30 seconds and a credit card. Before you buy from a store you don't know, run the checklist, do the quick search, and pay in a way you can claw back. That small pause is the difference between a good deal and a stolen one. The next time an ad promises you the impossible, let that be the cue to slow down and look, because the impossible deal is the oldest tell there is. If this gave you a routine you'll actually use, consider subscribing, because that's what this channel is for. The digital world explained in plain English, so you and the people you love can stay a step ahead. And send this to someone before the next big sale, especially anyone who can't resist a bargain. Stay sharp out there.